Hey everyone, it's Rutha here. Welcome to my channel. Today I want to talk about a couple of things that I've been struggling with, namely turning 29. I feel like 29 is a bit uh, weird because it's your last year of being in 20s, so it has brought up some stuff for me because I always thought, oh, I have a lot of time to do some, stuff, achieve stuff, all of that, but I don't know, somehow flipping to the last year of the 20s has brought on some stuff. Before we get into it though, if you enjoy my channel, please consider subscribing just so you can be notified of any future videos that I do. I finally got done with a lot of product creation, so I will be active on YouTube. So yeah, help me out and hit the subscribe button and like this video if you end up liking it at the end. So turning 29 is just has brought on some stuff because I thought I would have achieved so much more by now. I was like, I wanted to write a book, I wanted to be in Forbes 30 under 30. I feel even weird saying it out loud because I know it's just an award. I mean, just until recently, maybe a couple of weeks ago, I didn't even know how you get featured on some of those lists. So, I mean, if I didn't even know the process or whatever, and there is a process, how could I have achieved it? You know what I mean? I mean, you have to work towards something. And then, I always thought just currently I'm feeling like I was feeling like it's a race. I have to do certain stuff by certain amount of time, and I think as humans we always do that. It's not like it's the first time I've done this. I've done this before as well, that by the time I turn 25 whatever, but I think, I understand that we when we achieve, we feel worthy or whatever. But at some point, you have to think what is enough, what kind of achievements will be enough for you to be happy. And just the journey of being here has been so worthwhile. It's been hard. Yes, it's been super hard. But when you climb a top of a mountain, you will set your eyes on another mountain and so on and so forth. So it's always going to be a chase, right? And if you compare your life to someone else's on Instagram, you're never going to be happy because it's you versus you. So I've been journaling. The way I process is by journaling and figuring out my triggers, like why is it coming up? Is it really what I want, or am I just reacting to someone else achieving something? Am I comparing my life to someone else's version of what my life should be? Because that's not right. And as James Clear says in the book Atomic Habits, if you're growing 1% every day, then you're 37 times the better version of yourself at the end of the year. And that's what I'm looking for in every way. And yeah, I'm excited for what's to come. I think your 20s, people say that, there's no rules to anything, that your 20s are for figuring out stuff. And I'm very grateful that I found something I like doing work-wise, because we spend the majority of the time working. So it's important that we love what we do. I have a wonderful team, a very small team, but full of each and every one of them is a rock star. And I love each of them individually for what they bring to the table. I'm happy, I'm healthy. I had some health scares in the last year. Hopefully they won't come again, I hope. I live in a place that I really like. I have finally found a way to connect with my inner peace via meditation, via journaling, via working out. I think life is good. And I should be superbly grateful for that, and I am. So And I think I've majorly processed all of these anxieties that come through. I'm still processing though. You never know. I think it's a journey. You can't be like, oh, I'm done with that work. I think maybe some stuff will come in. But just like casting a vision, I do genuinely want to write a book before I turn 30. See, it's back again. I mean, that's what humans do. I mean, genuinely, if I'm able to write, and again, I don't want to write for the sake of it. If I do something, I want to ensure it's 100,000% really good that I'm putting out. But yeah, I think just that would be pretty cool to do. I'm not hoping that it's a bestseller or whatever. I mean, if it helps a few people, great. I mean, if it fails, I'm gonna keep writing. I mean, that's part of the deal. I intend to keep going at it. But mainly, I thought your life is not just about work and work achievements, right? It is about more than that. And there are some dreams like, all right, writing a book was one of them. Not related to work, but I just have been wanting to write one since childhood, since as far as I can remember. Um, but anyways, I think I should stop talking about it because I believe that you should do things and then talk about it, as with everything that I've done. So yeah, I just realized that and I think, yeah. But I mean, I'm passionate about it. It will happen, even if it doesn't happen by 30 or whatever, it doesn't matter, right? I mean, time is just abstract. It is what you make out to be. So yeah, hopefully when I do it, I will let you know. But I don't want to speak until I do something. But the other thing that came up was life is not just about work. So I wanted to do a couple of things like wanting to always join a dance class, but somehow things were just not possible with what we've been through for the last 2 years or whatever. I think now is the time. Like, when will be the right time to do something that you've always wanted to do? There's always some stuff, right? There's work, there's this, there's that, there's launching, there's fires that you have to put out in business, or just you have to take care of your personal life or whatever. When is the right time for me to prioritize what I genuinely want to do? I think this year I did do that. It's not like I am ignoring my own needs and self-care and all of that. I went to a meditation retreat, haven't talked about it a lot, but it has been genuinely life-changing. I will keep doing more of it. I'm excited to go on my birthday trip to a very special place that I've always loved. But it just makes you think that what else could I have done by this point? Hopefully, maybe some of you relate. But again, that's the point. It's you versus you. You make sure that you're not looking into this from the lens of someone else or comparing your life from someone else. As long as you're not doing that, you're good. You're growing. You're a better version of yourself today than you were yesterday and 5 years ago, and then you're good. Yesterday night I recorded a couple of podcast episodes which are going to be podcast exclusive, by the way. We are hitting our 100 episodes on our podcast, and it's so exciting and I'm so glad I stuck to it. But somehow I was listening to the very first podcast episode I did, not on this podcast, but another one which I was running, which barely had 2 episodes. So it's not really a podcast, but hey, I started, okay, which brought me here. So I was listening to it. It was so cringe. I looked horrible. There was a weird accent going on. I don't know what was that. I was not a good storyteller. I said some things which I'm embarrassed about. I said some things which I would not even think about saying now. Because there's nuance, there's context. You have to think about not just it's not about, my intention was right. Please don't get me wrong. My intention is right, and I strive to be, to always show up with the right intention. But what your intention is and what you speak and what others perceive is a whole different thing. So I learned that. I was like, oh, cringe. So that's growth, right? I mean, if today, 5 years, I think 4 years down the line when I recorded that first podcast, I am cringing and dying. So listen to it side by side. First I listen to that one, and then I listen to a recent one that I did, and there's just a mountain of difference. So it's not about achievement, it's about you and your growth. Like, just with everything in life, the way you show up, your mindset, your work, your how you treat others, your health, your journey. If you are growing, that's all that matters. And maybe someone needed to hear that today. It's actually a Saturday. I sat here to work out. That's why I'm in my workout clothes. But I thought, hey, let's do a video. But yeah, I also have this Palo Santo. So what I do is typically I will light this Palo Santo, and you have to open a window, by the way. Otherwise, I think this lighter is dead. So yeah, great planning from my side. It's not working, but maybe I light the Palo Santo because, and then you have to open the window because the Palo Santo, its job is to attract the negative ions from the room around you, and you have to give it a way to flow out. So that's why you have to open the window and then do it. I'm gonna find a lighter actually, and then I'm gonna meditate and work out. You guys get to see for a few seconds, I guess. But yeah, if you like it, if you relate to it, have you been having some thoughts about it hitting a certain age or milestone or anything like that? Let me know in the comments. I would love to hear that. If you have any thoughts on what videos you want to see from me next, drop them down and subscribe. Yeah, let me grab another one of my lighters, and then I'll do the thing which I was supposed to do. Alright, I got it. This is how you do it. I'm also like smudging you guys, sending you positive vibes. But yeah, this will lie down, burning near the window. And what I'm supposed to do is typically I work out I go to a yoga class. It's been a month, but I have not gone since a month for various reasons. So I thought when you take a break, it just gets so much harder to begin again. So I'm trying to kind of get back into it till I can join next week. So I'm doing this Chloe Ting workout. I love her. It's a 20-minute full body thing. She is like, she will make you work hard, and they are hard. So at least I find them hard. So I will do that, and yeah, I'll see you in the next one.